Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, it is Rex to Riches Day. Yep, it is car free. I picked it up yesterday and I'm going to be doing a video on it today. We're going to walk around it, show you what we got, tell you what I paid for it, show you the receipt, we'll do all the figures and yeah, let's see how this one goes. I'm still not unsure about it in a minute. I'm just hopefully, fingers crossed, this is going to work out. But this was a non-runner. Had keys, but it was a non-runner. Didn't start, didn't run, didn't drive. It was completely dead. So, yeah, we're going to get into that. I'm going to probably push it into the garage, to be honest with you. Push it in here. And then we'll get into, you know, the actual, start getting into the issues of it and the problems and the money we need to spend on it to get it back on the road properly. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Very, very interesting one, this one. And wow, it's so cold today. Really cold. I'm freezing. I've got the fire going, the wood burner. So that's pushing some heat around, which is taking the chill off a little bit. So that's good. As you can see down there, the alloy wheels, I've had the tyres put on 3 of them because the 4th one, I'm still waiting for the filler to turn up for this car. So I can't do the fourth wheel tyre alloy, but I've done the other 3 because what I can do is I can put those wheels on the car, put the spare wheel on the other side, the missing wheel, and then that car can then go outside whilst we wait for the filler to turn up. It's Friday. Hopefully it turns up today and we can jump on that Monday and, you know, get that pushed forward. I'm still waiting for the dent pulling machine. That still ain't turned up. So, yeah. So that's kind of on hold, and that's why we'll jump onto the Rex to Riches car today. That's going on Monday to the body shop. So, again, I'll pull it outside so that can sit outside and wait for that. And, yeah, we could just work on the Rex to Riches car free and get stuck into that one. So, let me pull this one out first. Let me pull that one out. Let me put the wheels on this one, get this one out, and then I'll push the car inside and we can have a good look at it. So, yeah, let's do this, guys. Right, okay, guys. So, yes, we're on car 3. I've taken out the other cars, the other 2, and I've just got the new car in here at the minute, and I literally had to drag it. I had to drag it in here with a pump truck, and I'll show you that in a second. But let's get into it, guys. This is car 3. It is another Peugeot 207. So yeah, and I've been trying to win. I've been bidding and trying to win cars for the last, well, as soon as I sold the other one, car 2, I've been trying to win a car and everything's been going up too much. This come along and it was an incredible price. I paid, yeah, it was incredible. I'll show you the receipt in a minute. I'll show you the figures, but you can see it does not run, does not drive, and there's no power. They've got keys though. And the reason for it is because this is all smashed. You can see that the wheel is well off and it's pushing against that wheel arch. So I just could not, it would not steer. It's going to be like lower control arm again, I think. So I've already ordered one. That's on its way. And hopefully that's going to be kind of it on the suspension side of it. But you never know. Whatever needs doing, we'll do it. So yeah, that's why it's not driving, was because of this wheel. It's not starting because of this, and I'll show you it now. This is exactly how I got it. So this, let me just put that up. So yeah, this is a 1.4 diesel and no battery. So in the pictures, you can clearly see that there was no battery in the battery's tray. And it just said it doesn't start, doesn't run. So, but it didn't say missing battery or no battery. It didn't say that. It just had a picture of like this. So I could clearly see there was no battery there. So, yeah, this was it's a bit of a gamble, I'll be honest with you, because when I checked the MOT history, and you're more than welcome to check the MOT history, guys. That's the registration there. On the MOT history, it's quite high on the mileage, I'll be honest with you, it is. But it is a diesel, and they are quite reliable, these engines, quite good. So, when I was thinking about figures and money, I was thinking, right, well, because it's quite high, we'll do a major service, including timing belt, water pump, a full flush, oil filters, the whole lot. We'll just do everything, just so that there's, if it's up to scratch. If there wasn't any books or anything like that, which there isn't, there is no books or no paperwork whatsoever with this car. But on the MOT, on the last year's MOT history, it was showing, I think, about 152,000 miles. So that's what it was showing. And like I said, it is a gamble and it is a risk, but you need to sort of, you need to take these risks and gambles when they occur. I have been looking at cars, I've been bidding on cars, and I've been losing out on cars for the last couple of weeks or a week or so. So, yeah, this is what it is. On the last MOT as well, it was saying that it needs an advisory for tyres on the back. So we'll be definitely putting tyres on. I'm going to change all 4 tyres, to be honest with you, because of the fact that, the other side is damaged, and it was rubbing against the inside of the wheel arch, and that scored and cut the tyres. So I can't trust that tyre no matter what. The rear ones are completely more or less bald. So they definitely need doing. So there's one left. Might as well just do the whole 4 and get it over and done with. So, yeah, this was... and then, I've got 2 keys with the car, to be honest with you. I did come with 2 keys, so that's good. And then... when I opened the passenger side, I don't know if you just saw that, but when you open the passenger side, it's filthy, this car, absolute filth. You can see that there's a battery in this side. The only trouble is with this battery that I've managed to have a look at is that, it comes with a decent stereo, guys, like Sony. I don't know if you can see that. It comes with a decent stereo, so that's the only good thing about the car. I measured the battery, and this one is too big in the length. It's too long, so it will not go in the battery tray anyway. Like a remote control for the stereo, which is pretty cool. But no books, like I said. I've tried to see if there's any books underneath the seats anywhere. Nothing. So, yeah. Little Peugeot 207. So I thought someone's at the door then, but it's not. There's no one there. So yeah, this is obviously, like I said, it's a non-runner, doesn't run, and I believe that I'm hoping it's just going to be a case of a battery, and away we go. Now, I haven't tried this yet, guys. I swear to God, I've just literally I left the car outside, didn't touch it. I wanted to do it all together on the video. And then I dragged the car in with this pump truck just now. Got the one of the guys next door to help me push it in. And this is as far as we've got it. Can't get it any further, just because the pump truck's sort of going at an angle. So do you know what? I thought I'll leave it there. I've got the lower wishbone coming. So we'll whip it up. We'll change that wishbone quickly. just so that we've got to move, hopefully a pushable car that we can move around. Because at the minute I just can't do anything with it. And then we'll stick it on the ramp, look underneath, have a good look at it. But before we do that, I have got a battery. I just took it out the other Peugeot, and we're going to see if this will start. So I'll put it down here. So I'll put it in. Like that. This one first. Then this one. I'm getting no noises. Normally get a humming. I've checked the levels, look, it's got oil. It's not great oil, but it's oil. There is some water in here, but it don't look good. So that's have to be definitely have to be taken out and redone. Yeah, hardly anything in there. So yeah, on the other thing, the MOT, last year's MOT, or the last MOT this car had, it said about there's an oil leak somewhere. So that needs addressing as well. Got to get the oil leak sorted out. And just go over the whole car, really, just to see. But we've got some power. Okay, so it's reading, you can see that, 158,508. Do you know what? That ain't bad, because on the last MOT, I think it was saying 158,300. So it's only done 200 miles since the last MOT on this car. So let's see if she'll fire up. Started. Running a little bit rough, I'll be honest with you. Well, at least we've got a running engine. Okay, that's cool. So now we've got to get it driving. We've sorted this wishbone out. And literally, I've walked around the whole car. There is no damage around this car. Nothing. The only damage on this car is this wheel. And it is a Cat S, this car. Crazy enough, I know, but just because of that. But at least it runs. I had a funny feeling it was just a case of put a battery in and then bang, away you go. I seem to get really lucky with these cars, to be honest with you. And it could have been a lot worse, but it's running. It's worked out all right. So, yeah. There we go. So all she needed was a battery, and it run. But we've got to do a major check on this car. Like I said, all the service, timing belt, water pump, sort the leak out. Looks like a new alternator there. So someone's put a new alternator in that one. And it's only done 200 miles since new. So 200 miles since the last MOT. So, but that doesn't mean much, to be honest with you, because the advisories, like I said, the advisories on the last MOT said like rear tyres need doing, oil leak, There's a couple of other things. If you want to have a look, guys, it's on there as well. You can have a look for yourself. The registration's there. But yeah, what a lovely car. So far, so good. It's not that bad. It just needs a good clean. It's a 5-door. It's a diesel. It's a 1.4. So yeah. What is that? Some sort of deodorant. But yeah, it just needs a good clean inside and out. I think really what I need to do is clean the outside, because I've just noticed, it's the trouble when it's so dirty, you just don't notice it, you don't see it. But you can see that here, it's like a dent here. So we'll probably be able to sort of pull that out, mess around with that a little bit. So let's get into what I paid for this car, because, you know, it is Rex to Riches. This is car free, and it's all about the numbers, and letting you know exactly what I paid for it. So, you ready for this? Oh, God. This is what I paid for this car. So, as you can see, it's there, and that's the car. And this was my final, this is my high bid, yeah? So this is what I won the car for. £280 is what I won the car for. So yeah, incredible. So after fees, total, £424 is what we've paid for the car. So that's mad, because, you know, we have got £1,200, £1,215.04 in the kitty for car free, and I've only spent £424 on the car. So don't get me wrong, I am going to put some money into this car, like all the servicing, you know, all the timing belt, the water pump, new tyres, brakes, disc pads, whatever it needs. I'll be putting it in, because I can, because we've got the money to do it in the kitty, and I should be able to roll over some as well, to the next car 4. Depends what, you know, how far really I'm going to take it, but for definite, we need to sort out the brakes, make sure it's all safe, make sure we get the engine running smooth, perfect, timing done. All the servicing, just make sure just make sure that it's up to scratch, guys. You know, do my normal thing, go a bit crazy, go a bit mad, but still try and make some money at the end of the day. It is an 09 plate, so it's a little bit newer from what we had before, which was 2007 plate. It is a diesel, and it has done high mileage at 150. Was it 152? I can't remember now. 150 something. 158,500. So that's what it's done. But after a good, like I said, after a good service, all the timing done and that sort of stuff, this should go on and on and on. This should be a lovely little car for someone, just to nip a man in. Not quite sure of the value of it yet, to be honest with you, but we definitely won't be losing, especially when I only paid £426 for the car. So, yeah, there we go. First thing I'm going to do, guys, I need to get this wheel sorted out. So let me set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's get this wheel off, and then we'll have a look at it. Hopefully the guys will turn up with the parts, and then we can do the lower wishbone. It might be a case of the brake discs are snapped again like last time. Don't really know. Let's get in there. Let's jack her up. Let's get started. Let's do this. Right, guys, so I managed to get it off in the end. As you can see, it's definitely twisted and bent compared to this one. So yeah, we'll just swap it over. I'll put this one in place, do that up. Everything else looks okay, to be honest with you. It just looks where they're definitely there. Brake pads definitely need changing. They're literally right on the limit. There's not hardly anything left down there. Discs seem okay. They just probably need a clean up. My normal clean up around the discs. Take them off. Clean it right up. But everything else seems alright. It's even got new drop links both sides. There and there is the other side. The same is it's new. So we'll start with the actual lower control arm first. Let me swap that over. I'll set you up. Let me do that, and then hopefully we've got a running or moving car. So let's do that first. Right, guys, so let me give you an update. This was fighting me every step of the way, like literally whatever I did, it was fighting me. Managed to get that, you can't see that, can you? Managed to get that bolt there in there, so that's all done and in place. Managed to get half of this bolt in place, but the rubber is at an angle and I can't, there's not enough room to get in there to knock it down. Unbelievable, like the design. And I don't want to sort of, I'll possibly be able to put it upwards and put the bolt on top. Can I do that? I suppose it don't really matter if I do that. Oh no, I want to make sure it goes in the way it come out, really. And that was the way it come out. So no, I want to stick to the way it is. I can't really see any reason why I could do it the other way around. I don't know really, but I want to try and get it in there the same way it come out. The bottom ball joint is in place. I've just got to do the bolt up on that as well. But I don't want to do that up until we're absolutely, I know that all the bolts are in on that wishbone. I took obviously the disc off and the brakes and stuff because I've got to do the pads anyway. So I thought, do you know what? I might as well do it whilst I'm here. I can depress the caliper that's up there, which is quite a lot really, to be honest with you. I've got to go in quite a bit because the pads were like literally sort of, well, there's that much on the pads left, which is not too bad, I suppose. It's got a little bit left, but I like to sell them with a bit more than that if I can with the cars. So it's worth changing them. I don't really want to sort of, I don't really want to sell the car like that. So I'll put a new set of pads on. It's going to cost us like only like 20 quid or 25 quid or whatever they are. So it's worth doing. And yeah, that's just, I've run out of time basically, and that's beat me today, unfortunately. But it's just one of them things. I could, if I had the time, I could get it done today, but I just haven't got the time. I've got to go. I've got to get home. So for family stuff, but we will definitely be getting on this on Monday, guys. Don't you worry about that. It's kind of stuck now in the middle of the workshop. I can't get anything in and out until I get this sorted out. So yeah, that is definitely going to be the job on Monday, where can I do it? I might be out of time tomorrow. It's Saturday. It's Friday today. Saturday morning. I am coming in tomorrow morning for a couple of hours. I might be able to get that done. I'll show you on Monday if I did. and then we'll stick it on the ramp, ready on Monday, and then I'm just going to start ripping that engine apart, start tearing it apart, and getting the servicing part of it done. The oil, there's an oil leak on it. We'll have a look into that, investigate that, look underneath, and just go through the whole car, guys, and just get this one going. But yeah, that is going to be the end of today's video. Don't forget, drop me a comment if you've got anything to say about this car, about the price, about, you know, the mileage, or whatever the car is, or whatever. Just drop me a comment, guys. It's always nice to hear your comments, to see what you think about what I'm doing. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Most of you always do anyway. Really appreciate it. So carry on doing that. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Let's go.